So I'm sending this voice message because of the issue going on between you and Nedu.
This issue that has been going on, between Verydarkman, Nedu, and the one. This issue is really taking the attention of so many people, especially the youths of Nigeria. Yeah, and the issue is still going on. So many people refuse to, just let things go. In my place, there is a saying which goes like this: when two people are fighting, the third person separate them. Do you know why? Just to let peace reign. But instead of so many people to do this, try to find a way to put an end to this saga, or rather they prefer, to put more petrol to the fire that is already burning, which is not nice. It's not nice, man.
Recently, we've just seen that he was asked to resign from Honest Bunch podcast, and I can see a lot of Nigerians are very emotional about it. So I'm not trying to add more fire to the existing fire. It's possible that this is something that might be affecting you somehow, but you might not show it. Maybe you're feeling guilty that he has lost his job or something. And I'm not also sending this voice message to rejoice that he has lost it, but I just want to share my own experience with Nedu.
We should try to understand that nobody is perfect. Verydarkman is not perfect. Nedu is not perfect. The one is not perfect. Lucky Udu is not perfect. I am not perfect. Nobody is perfect, man.
You remember that period where people were saying if Lucky Udu posts your own, don't go? It was a very challenging period for me because I lost a lot of business opportunities. Brands did not want to identify with my brand, and a lot of people that were supposed to come for my interview did not want to come at that time because of how people perceived them. So it was a really challenging period. And then my manager was trying to see if there's something he could do. So he said, okay, if we can go to Honest Bunch podcast to clarify and talk in details, maybe people have a very good perspective of what my platform is doing, because Nigerians know how to joke and catch crews. So that was a good idea, and eventually he told me Nedu wanted to speak to me. I was very happy about it. So we got on a call. I greeted him. He responded. Then immediately, what he just said is he doesn't know me. He has never seen my content before. That it's somebody else from the podcast that has seen it, but he does not know me from anywhere, and he doesn't care about anything that I do. That he just wants to go direct to the point.
You see this guy, Lucky Udu. You said that. Based on the message you sent to Verydarkman, you said that you don't want to, add petrol, to the fire that is already burning. My guy, that's what you just did, man. That is what you just did. If not, why now? What is it now that you have to send Verydarkman this message about your issues with Nedu? Why now? Why? What is the offense of Nedu? You said that when you were trying to, introduce yourself to Nedu, he said that he doesn't know you. He doesn't know who you are. Then you picked, an offense. But you forgot that. When you went to this show, curiosity made me ask. When they asked you about Gege, what was your response? Watch this video.
Okay, tell me, can you get the owner of these lyrics? If Today not post you, you don't blow. If Dondazi post you, you don't blow. But if Lucky Udu post you, your own don't finish. Who owns those lyrics? Bro. I keep saying I'm not your bro. Moving on.
What do I call you?
I'm Be You.
Be You. That's not a song. It wasn't even from a song. From any song.
It wasn't?
It was from one guy on TikTok. And I'm sure that was harmless. It came out. I mean, the guy makes funny videos, right? So he was just trying to create a context. So he was trying to create a context that if Tunde, based on what I do. Do you understand me? So I don't think it's something. So,
for someone that remembers people a lot, you just keep saying guy. What's his name? Can you remember his name?
People call him Gege.
People call him Gege.
You see, now the same thing when they do you be this, and you get pissed off, and now you are reporting him to Verydarkman, your experience, adding more petrol to the fire that is already burning. My guy, we should let things go, man. Nobody's perfect.
He saw what that guy Gigi was saying about my platform, and then he went through the platform and just saw a couple of videos. What he can say is that everything that guy said is entirely true. I said, why would he say it's true? I mean, my platform has been helping people. There's nobody who has come on my platform and ended up in a worse situation than they were before. No, we've helped people with millions of naira, with so many opportunities that they did not imagine they would even find. But he said that that's not true, that he doesn't even care. My platform is not doing anything for anybody. That I should just humble myself, that he's inviting me to the podcast. I should just enter the next available flight and come to Lagos. That this is a one life, is a once in a life opportunity. And before he changes his mind, that Gigi is already on his way to Lagos, and Gigi, he will be interviewing Gigi, but he wants me to also come there to use the opportunity and join Gigi to also talk about my platform. I should challenge Gigi on the show. And I told him, thank you for the offer, but I think that's not something I want to do, to be on the same space with that guy, because if I should do that, it means I'm encouraging bad behavior. Any young person will just wake up one day and start insulting somebody, thinking that will grant them a chance to also be in that same space where they can debate who is right and who is wrong, something like that. So I say that's wrong. And I also respect the people who come to my show, my guests, so much that I would not want to do something like that. So if that's the only opportunity he wants to offer me, because he has intention to interview Gigi, but he just wants me to come there, that I would rather pass on it. And I appreciate the fact that he has been in the industry for so long and everything. But he spoke to me rudely. He said so many things that I cannot even mention. At the end of the day, he told me I should make sure this conversation does not get into anybody's ear, that he's just trying to help me, that I'm supposed to, whether he said I'm proud of something, that I'm supposed to humble myself, I'm supposed to bury my face in shame and come to the podcast and come clear the air. Then after the phone conversation we had that day, the last thing he said was I should make sure I never discuss the conversation that I had with him with anybody. That if he ever hears that I do something like that, that he's never going to tell me what he's going to do, but I should trust that. But yeah, Nedu messed up my self-esteem that very evening, honestly. And I felt so bad. I won't lie to you, because
I just want to show this video, not because I have personal issue with you, man. No. Just to let you know, nobody's perfect. You understand what I mean? Nobody. You are not perfect. When two people are fighting, always find a way to try to make sure peace reign. Not the time to send all this kind of voice note you sent to Verydarkman. No. Verydarkman our own, and they do our own too. You understand what I mean? Verydarkman will be supporting you right from day one. Now, man, you be. It's hard time you let things go, man. Let things go. Nedu is not perfect. Even you are not perfect. Even me, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. The one is not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nedu has family to feed. It's not nice, watch him, be brought down totally. No. There are so many people depending on him. His relatives, children, wife, many people. I think. You understand what I mean? So let peace reign, brother. All right? And let's focus on the major things. The major things that are really affecting everybody. Yeah. Let's move on. And like you do, let's everybody move on. Let's forget about the past. Nobody will never wrong anybody. You yourself don't still wrong many people. Even me, I don't wrong many people. Even Darkman don't wrong many people. You understand me? Now so it be. If everybody come out like this, everywhere goes scatter be that. You understand? So let's love, lead, and let's support one another. That's what I have to say. Have a nice day, everybody.